All right, welcome back to WMMA now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a RIZIN fight announcement. So the Japanese big stage promotion has booked a super atomweight bout between the champion Seika Izawa and Miyuu Yamamoto. It's going to be a non-title bout that goes down at RIZIN 45 next month on December 31st, New Year's Eve. And this is marked as Miyuu Yamamoto's retirement bout. So after this, you won't see her again. The show is, this fight was supposed to happen back in May, and Miyuu was injured at the time, so they postponed it. And Izawa actually fought in the interim. She's coming off a win over Claire Lopez back on July. Yamamoto, however, she hasn't fought since July of last year, 2022. Not going to go through all the stats on this one. Just want to go through records real quick here. Izawa's 11-0. Yamamoto is 6-7. I'm not going to lie. This isn't the most exciting fight for me. This is a bit of a disappointment. I mean, we've seen Izawa twice this year before. Once was in Deep Jewels. A pointless fight when she fought Amp the Rocket, Suwon Bunsorn, for nothing. Like, it wasn't even a title. I don't think it was even a title defense, because she's still the Deep Jewels strawweight champ. Yeah, they fought at strawweight, but it wasn't for the title. And then she defended the RIZIN super atomweight title against Claire Lopez back in July, and it's now all we're getting from her for New Year's is a fight that's not going to be very competitive against Miyuu Yamamoto. And nothing against Yamamoto. You know, I've liked her, cheered for her in her fights. Most of them anyway. It's just disappointing. It's just not the... How do I put this? I want something better on New Year's Eve. You know, you think of RIZIN, you think of Japanese New Year's, and the big events that they always put on. This is not one of those fights. I mean, I'm sure they'll do like a really nice retirement ceremony for Miyuu, like right after the bout, in, you know, Japanese MMA fashion, and that'll be nice. But overall, though, the fight itself is disappointing. It's not competitive at all. Miyuu's on like a 2 or 3 fight losing streak. She last fought July of last year. She dropped a split decision to Saori Oshima down in Okinawa. She's over the hill. She's way over the hill. I mean, she started out her MMA career. She was already physically over the hill. But now, like, skill-wise and everything, career-wise, she's over the hill. I just don't see an avenue for Miyuu to possibly get a win here. I mean, yes, she's a very strong wrestler, but her submission defense has never been very good. And you're up against Seika Izawa, who's probably almost hands down, the best submission artist south of 115 pounds in women's MMA. So it's just not a very competitive fight. Stand-up, neither of them are very good at stand-up. So that's not even a factor. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to go down New Year's Eve. Izawa versus Yamamoto. Yamamoto, at 49 years old, will retire after this. She'll most likely retire with a record of 6 wins, 8 losses. And Izawa gets a fairly easy win to close out the year. Or what should be, at least on paper, a fairly easy win. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the matchup in the comments. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.